What's going on, riders? So if you saw the end of the last video, we got some new tires.
Infinit Ryda.
What's going on, riders? So as you saw at the end of my last video, I've decided to swap out tires and upgrade to a dual sport style tire. And the tires I went with are the Maxxis M6024s, I believe they're called. And I rode all the way home on the brand new tires from the dealership that I got the tires put on at. And I've had them on here now for about, I'm gonna say 2 days or so, maybe 3 days. But I've only ridden it since I've had the tires on, because there's been like nonstop rain. I've only ridden the bikes with the tires for about a good 3 hours, maybe not even 3 hours, maybe like 2 hours or a little less than 2 hours. And my initial impressions of these tires are, I like the way they feel. They have a good feeling. They feel a lot more grippy than the original stock tires that come with the Z125 originally. When I was looking to purchase these tires, it was extremely difficult to find any reviews on if they'd fit this bike without any type of fender modifications, because if you look at the front wheel, the original wheel is very close to that fender, but they fit perfectly without any modifications whatsoever. I feel like it's a pretty good tire to do if you plan on doing a little bit of everything, as far as going off-road, being on-road, because this is 60-40 tire, so it's 60% on-road, which most likely my riding style, oh shit, I was trying to figure out which way I'm gonna go, is gonna be probably more than 60% on-road. I'm actually gonna take a picture of the bike right here. Hope these ducks ain't in no dumbass mood to bother me, but I think this would be a good shot. Actually right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right here. It's a good picture, I think. Pull up a little more. There's a lot of duck shit around here. Actually, let me leave that in gear so it don't roll off. All right, I'm gonna check back with y'all in a second. This is a really nice area, or nice little neighborhood. Got all the houses right there. Then this big nice pond. Then there's another little one right there. But yeah, I think I got some pretty decent pictures of her. I'll be posting those up on my Instagram page, so make sure that you go follow me on Instagram. It's the same on all my social media platforms, the Infinit Ryda on Instagram, the Infinit Ryda on Facebook. But yeah, let's get back to these tires. So when I was thinking about getting these, it was like almost impossible finding any reviews saying if they'll fit on the Z125 without any modifications. And they do. They fit perfect. They ride pretty good. Now, from what I've heard, the more miles you put on them will flatten out the tires a little bit, and they'll actually feel a lot better on the road. But these are some tremendously grippy tires. They got a nice amount of knobs on them. They're pretty beefy, and they actually made the bike look a lot better than it was previously, because it makes it look a little bit more tough or more aggressive. I think I made the perfect choice going with these tires, considering that I do want to do a little bit of off-roading. Not like the type of off-roading you're probably thinking. But you know, if I see a little dirt trail or a path and I want to go exploring, I'll be able to just go head down there now. Of course, this is not, oops, that was my turn. This isn't a actual dirt bike, so it's not going to be able to handle the type of off-roading that you could do on a dual sport or something like that. But that's what I was planning on doing with the KLR 250, turning it into a dual sport where I can do some crazy off-roading. But you know, I got tired of fixing it, so I ended up picking this up. but at least I'll still be able to go off-road a little bit. So my initial feel for the tires is it actually made the bike feel more nimble. It makes it want to lean over more, but I know you're not supposed to dip it in a corner too much when you have a dual sport style tire, because it's not going to grip the road as much as a street tire would when you're going in a corner. But me, I don't typically lean that far anyway, and I don't even see a reason to lean that far on something like the Z125. Like, I mean, like, how fast are you going to be taking a corner on this thing? Well, how'd I think about that? But these tires are pretty reasonable. I heard you'll get about roughly 4,000, 5,000 miles out of them, depending on how you're riding it. Some people only get 2,000 miles out of them, but the front tire usually would last a lot longer than the rear. And of course, we all know why that is, due to burnouts and taking off quick and stuff like that. Your back tire automatically wears down quicker than your front tire. So you'll probably go through 2 rear tires before you have to replace the front. So basically, you'll be going through 1.5 tires? 1.5 tires every so often, something like that. Now, the area I'm in, it's kind of hard to find places to really like go off-road, because there's not a lot of places to do that. But it can handle off-road with no problems. Like, I can go through this grass and it's wet and it's not slipping at all. It's doing perfectly fine. I just wiped this bike off. I probably just got some dirt on it. It doesn't slip. Like, when I tried to do that previously with my street tires, this puppy would start sliding and stuff, and it just was not fun. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is give y'all updates on the tires as far as how I feel about them as I have them a little bit longer. So I may re-review these or revisit these tires once I put like 500 miles on them, and then revisit it again once I put like 1,000, maybe every 500 miles. Let y'all know if anything's changed, if I still love the tires. Damn, it's a lot of traffic, and I'm not gonna go over 30. This is gonna suck. Actually, it's probably going to be better to do another review on the tires. So I'll do another one around 5 after I put 500 miles. Well, no, actually, I can't even think straight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another review on these once I'm done with the break-in period, because then I can actually get them up to speed and let you know my true thoughts on what I feel about the tire. But if you got a Z125 Pro and you're looking for some aggressive, beefy-looking dual sport tires, I like the way I love the way they look. I'll have to say, check out the Maxxis M6024s. Out of all the tires I've looked at and researched, it seemed like these were going to be the best fit, and I'm happy I went with these as my decision, because I was trying to decide between the Shinkos, I think they're called the Shinko Mobbers, and then there was the Kenda Big Blocks and some other ones, but those are going to be better suited for the majority off-road, not as much on-road. I think if you're going to do more on-road riding with some off-road, these are the option you're going to want to go with or whatnot. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you check out the InfinitRyda.com, swing by the website. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share the content. If you're enjoying the content I'm bringing y'all, make sure y'all share it. Hit that subscribe button, like and comment below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy Infinit Ryda, signing out. Deuces.